Some things get better with age, some things get worse. Some things stay kind of the same. Sniper Elite 4 falls mostly into the latter category, though it would be unfair to say it's all business as usual for the World War II shooter. Sniper Elite 4 once again puts you in the boots of American sharpshooter Carl Fairburn as he attempts to destabilize the Third Reich one well-placed bullet at a time. This time out, he's been dropped deep behind enemy lines in fascist Italy to soften things up before the main Allied forces arrive. Much like the previous 3 games, Sniper Elite 4's story is fairly cut and paste. You've got to stop plans to distribute a super weapon that could decimate the Allies, allowing Hitler to roll through Europe. So far, so wargame. What's different this time out is developer Rebellion's emphasis on the game's huge open maps, and in truth they do add an entirely new dimension for the canny marksman. The open world gives the game hints of more recent stealth titles like the new Hitman series, as you pick your preferred route to your target and explore your options to progress. The environments certainly look the part too, with the game looking as gorgeous as you'd expect given the picturesque source material. You'll be able to unlock 10 missions set throughout Italy, which mostly comprise of a main objective and several sub-objectives to be completed at your leisure. The campaign runs from 10 to 20 hours on normal difficulty, but it will fluctuate depending on how quickly you decide to make your way to the finish line. One of the standout new mechanics is the game's multiplayer, which can be tackled either competitively or cooperatively. You'll be able to team up online with a friend to take on any mission from the story, coordinating your attacks and wreaking havoc on the enemy forces. Planning ahead with a friend is a hugely fun experience, and though unfortunately not localized, it feels like the couch co-op of old. Other multiplayer modes include the obligatory deathmatch and team deathmatch, distance shooting challenges, and a new twist on Capture the Flag. There's also a wave-based survival mode where you must communicate to set up defensive positions and tag enemies for your teammates. This mode in particular is great fun and really requires you to work together to get the job done. Enemy AI is a strange mix between dopey and doggedly determined. Sometimes soldiers will search for you for only a few minutes before going back to their usual placid demeanour. Other times they will hunt you ceaselessly, employing smart flanking manoeuvres to flush you out and finish you off in close combat. Speaking of close combat, as with past iterations of Sniper Elite, it's sadly one of the weakest aspects of the game. That's not counting the gruesome melee kills, which are always an absolute joy to pull off. Luckily, the actual sniping in Sniper Elite 4 is great, and it's good to see that Rebellion haven't tried to fix what isn't broken. It's as satisfying as ever nailing a Nazi in the head from across the map while his mates scramble to hide from you. If you're a long-time fan of the Sniper Elite games, you'll know what to expect here and be mad not to find the bigger maps and multiplayer options appealing. Newcomers too would be hard pushed to find a better point to jump into the series, and if you've been waiting for a while to get your combat boots on, now's the time.